Friday, July 2nd, and we are really excited. We had a great theme for this week, rounding out June's Pride Month. So the theme of the week for this week was #HappsPride. And we had a lot of great nomination broadcasts, so we're going to go through some of those as well. As a reminder, for a broadcast to be featured on Broadcast of the Week, it has to meet one of two criteria. First is that it should be nominated, and the way to nominate is with a Google form that Peter, I'm sure, can drop down in the links here. And then the second way that you can nominate is by just emailing us, either at contact@happs.tv or at our personal emails, pdelahoya@happs.tv or pbittner@happs.tv. And then beyond that, the other way to get into the Broadcast of the Week show is to follow the theme of the week and go live around the said theme of the week. So this week it was Happs Pride, as I mentioned earlier, rounding off Pride Month. And with that, love to say hello to some of you all that are tuning in now.
Hey, Danny, how's it going? Sports for the Blind, Swift, Veda, Helen, and in first. Great to see you all here. Takara, Stephen, thanks for joining us today. Hope you've had a good week. We're really excited about this week's edition. Got some great clips and screenshots for you from some amazing broadcasts that you'll be sorry you missed if you did.
Yeah. Alrighty. How do I use this app? Well, Akira, it seems like you could probably benefit from watching our tutorial broadcast and also our tutorial playlist over on YouTube. So if you search Happs on YouTube, you can find all of our tutorial videos and get up to speed a little bit on how to use the platform. But to summarize, you can go live, you can collaborate with other broadcasters while live, you can support creators by giving them awards, and as Helen said, you're using it right now. Woohoo! And of course, you can interact with creators in the comment section as well. Thanks, Veda. I hope that you appreciated that they were narrated by yours truly.
Yes, Pablo's got some great tutorials out there on YouTube. I'll share the link here while Pablo kicks it off here with some of our first broadcast of the week.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the nomination section. So first off, we got the Beardo and Weirdo season finale, where they were making some apple pie. That looked delicious. If you don't know, Beardo and Weirdo have been traveling a lot lately. Blaine actually shared a broadcast where he was there was a storm in Utah. I don't know if anyone has seen those scary videos out in Zion National Park. There's a lot of flash flooding there. And then Piano Man has been road tripping. I think he's in Georgia right now. And so that's been really cool to see them moving around and sharing so much of their broadcast. But this was always great. The Beardo and Weirdo show is a lot of fun to tune in, as when you give a llama award, they literally turn into llamas.
Good stuff. Indeed, yes. They have so much energy. Absolutely. We're looking forward to Steampunk Storytime tomorrow. You guys and gals are awesome, says Car Hunger Creative. Guys, really looking forward to that. Shout out to all those who are watching here, who are also creators and broadcasting here. Speaking of, Carrie Long, great to see you here.
Hey, great broadcast just a second ago, by the way.
So many great community members here tuning in today. Thank you so much for joining us. And what's up next, Pablo?
Yeah, so next up, we got a broadcast from Dan, which was at the Toyota Heritage Museum. So check it out. This one's a video.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not a third world country. We have all of these main kingdoms, but a third world country.
Well, I travel in a lot of third world countries, and I see a lot of Toyotas everywhere.
Land Cruisers and other stuff?
All this, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Yemen a few years ago, and I rode 3 weeks in that kind of camel.
It's chronological. That's the first style. And this is the first one that was sold like overseas, outside of Japan. Land Cruiser.
Awesome. And if you want to learn more about the Heritage Museum of Toyota, definitely go check out Dan Chasing the Globe. Does a great job of touring the facility and explaining some of the vehicles that are in there. So definitely worth checking that out. Next up, we have Hans Ekman, who does a really great broadcast giving you tech tips. Spoiler alert, this video is short and it doesn't actually go to his tech tip, but if you want to go watch it, definitely go check out his profile. But here's Hans now.
Hello, all of my friends. Welcome to a quick tip from Ekman Guides. The other day, a group of us were watching some YouTube videos, and one of the people complained that they hated having to watch these embedded promos and ads. And I reminded the person that we're watching amazing content for free. And this also ties into kind of what's become a running joke on the internet, like, subscribe, and follow. You know, click that alert bell to know when we're broadcasting or there's a new video dropping. But actually, there's a real good reason for this and why there's an insistence. I hate saying it myself, but for a lot of groups,
Dun, dun, dun. Cliffhanger.
Yes, you will have to watch the rest.
Yeah, definitely got to go to that broadcast. Check out Hans's profile. He's got a lot of great tech tips and some really good interviews that he's got going on about that. So worth checking out, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of great information. Sorry to leave you all on a cliffhanger.
Vince, says Vince. Yeah, exactly. Hey, if you're just joining us, welcome to Broadcast of the Week. Happy Friday or happy Saturday, maybe, depending on where you are. Hope you are starting your weekend off well. What's next, Pablo?
Yeah, so next up we have actually another car-related broadcast, and this one comes from James Garland at a classic car cruise.
I got it opened up so those people that want to exit can go straight or they can turn on third. This is the most I've seen people out since COVID, okay? Or a third Thursday downtown Klamath Falls, Oregon, okay? They're just making the cruise around. I'm following it around, but right now this is where they're making their turn on Main and third and heading back up on
Awesome. So Peter, can you name any of the cars that drove by there?
See a purple one and a white one with a blue stripe, and there's some nice ones with some pretty fancy tires over there. Now, I'm obviously not an auto expert here. Pablo, didn't you have an F1 show for a while? You should know some of these, right?
Yeah, I saw a Corvette there and a Camaro, so it was really cool to see. Some of those older cars, I am not gonna be able to name, but love classic cars. I didn't see a classic 65 Mustang though, which is rare. They're usually always at those car shows. Next up, we have music broadcast. This was also nominated. This comes from Jairus Cook doing a live set. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't. Yeah, falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I cannot help falling in love. To the sea, and so it goes. There's some meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't. My head falling in love with you, like the river flows surely to the sea,
Sorry, Carrie,
Wow.
couldn't fit the whole song in there. I'm sure you all wanted to hear that whole song. Jairus is an amazingly talented
Bringing
musician.
tears to
Shout
my
out to him.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just meet some people and you just kind of get the sense that they've lived life and definitely had some experiences. Jairus gives me that vibe with how smooth and how soulful he is in his music. So shout out to that. Thank you all for the support of Jairus. That's really cool to see. Yeah, so next up. Oh wow, more music! Look at that. Can you tell we're very well prepared this week? This time we got some keys. We're getting some piano from Prouse Piano. So let's take a listen here. Awesome. And I am informed by our resident music expert, Lucia, that song is a Beethoven sonata, which I dropped it in the comments, but fun fact.
Piece. You got to elevate it, but this is classical.
Sorry. Music is not my strong suit, but also
cars are not mine.
Fun fact, Lucia is also very talented behind the keys, and I miss seeing your videos, Lucia, so hopefully you can go live soon playing piano. Next up, I think the music would have gone perfectly right next to this broadcast because we got some awesome folks moving some baby turtles and helping them out at the beach. So check this out. This comes from Terry Stewart.
What?
Like
How did I miss this?
So. John, look. To use for digging. They're using shells to dig with. Isn't that cool? It's the best. Just does perfect. What do you think?
Awesome. So this is a really great broadcast. They were just sharing how they were transporting these baby turtle eggs, and hopefully that will give them a better chance of survival. So really cool to see that. And next up, we have our first Happs Pride broadcast, and this comes from Aiden Leeds. Really great to see the whole community kind of come together and celebrate Pride Month. We had a lot of great broadcasts. I don't think we got to all of them this time around, so we're really sorry about that. But if there is one that you saw, please let us know. And shout out to Aiden for this one, as it was a really great broadcast. And next up, we have the Car Hunger Creative, who was also live for Pride Month with some really cool shirts there. Speaking of the Car Hunger Created, both they're going to be live tomorrow doing a storytime broadcast. So for those of you in the community that have been a part of those storytime broadcasts, you know how fun it is to participate as you really get into it. So definitely worth checking that out. And next up, we have Deanna Hooper, who also did a Pride broadcast and had a great interview to talk about gender. So we have a little bit of a video from this. So let's hear what that's like.
So sorry about that. Last
No,
minute.
we got it now.
Thank you so much for having me today. I'm very excited to be here with you. I really like the work you do. I think I have to introduce myself.
Yes, please.
My name is Deanna. I'm from Barcelona. I met the other Deanna.
Two
when we
Deannas
were
today.
studying. Yeah, two Deannas. Better than one. When we were studying physics, and in my case, maths, at the university. And I came out as a trans woman more than 4 years ago. So I think that's kind of the reason I'm here.
You're here because you're my good friend as well.
Of course.
Awesome to see that conversation happening. Deanna and
Totally.
Deanna having a great conversation.
Love the hat. Love the hat.
Yeah, Peter, that's right up your alley, isn't it? I think
I know.
you
Yeah,
used
I
to
gotta
sport a hat like that here on Happs.
for sure. Yes, I need to find that and rustle it up and put it back there one of these days. It'll get back on the shelf, but been wearing it. What's up next?
Up next, speaking of hats, we have Milk Does Art drawing. He had a Pride-themed drawing broadcast, and in this, we got a lovely drawing of actually Carrie Long in a hat. So that was really cool. This is actually the post after when Milk Does Art actually shares every single drawing that he does live as a post. So definitely worth checking out. If you haven't been alphafied, I strongly recommend it. It's really fun.
Or Shrekified. Let's be inclusive.
Yeah, or
hat
I guess
again.
that's technically orgified.
Orcified? Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, he's also very, very funny and part of the amazingly talented group of artists that collaborate with each other here on the platform. Lost TV is in that group. You all do an amazing, amazing job. So great to have you as part of the Happs community.
Was a fun takeover this week with some of that crew. Yeah, really great to see all that collaboration going on.
Yeah, definitely. And next up, we have a couple videos to close out the week. Here is our first by Veda Ashley. So hope you enjoy.
Back whenever you want. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. Tim, you might have inspired this one. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning up his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket.
Awesome. Great job, Veda.
Oh my gosh.
I think she's just a rocket.
There again.
Yeah. Cliffhanger,
sure.
but I think you all know what comes next after that. So shout out to Veda. Thank you so much. Also, let's just talk a little bit about the production work there.
Yes,
getting a full-blown setup, and I think there's even a fan related to this to get that extra effect. That was really, really fun. And next up, we have another Pride broadcast, and this comes from Vegan Dough. Had a lot of awesome guests during this broadcast. It was a lot of fun to see. Great amount of collaboration. The Med was on there playing ukulele. I think Veda was also on this one. Lots of great broadcasters all joining together to celebrate Pride Month. And here it goes.
Yeah. Oh, how I want to be free. Oh, how I want to break free.
I keep having to get close. I don't know the words. All the words don't come for me. I feel like this is so sharp.
Oh my god, love the stash. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. But I think you should learn the lyrics a little bit better if you're gonna dress up like Freddie Mercury and sing. Just teasing you. Glad you're having so much fun on Happs and sharing your shape-shifting talents here on Happs.
Yeah,
Awesome.
such a fun performance, says Carrie. Absolutely.
Yeah. So next up, we have our final Pride broadcast, and this comes from New York City from a march for Pride Month. I'm sure some of you probably, sorry, Doe, didn't mean to come for you. Does Marley want the camera? I think that's actually Marvin who wants the camera. Look at that.
I could totally tell. Yeah.
Nap time. Yeah, he's ready for his camera close up. But here's the broadcast from a Pride march here, not here, in New York City. Awesome. Thank you so much, Xander, for showing us that. It was really great to see so many people unifying together and celebrating. There was a lot of Pride marches all throughout the country and the world, so it's been really, really fun to see that. And thank you all for participating and being a part of the theme for this week. Speaking of themes for this week, I think our next theme should be Happs Night. And there's a little bit of a trick here because I do know that.
Dark. What do you mean by night?
Wait. There's a reason for this. There's a reason for this.
For the record, never. Not
4th
once.
4th of July is coming up on Sunday, and as you all know, that is a very night-driven celebration because there's a lot of fireworks. But to be inclusive of everyone around the world, I'd love to just make it a theme of the night. So if you can turn into a werewolf, hint shapeshifter Doe Darling, when the full moon comes out, that's something that you can do. Oh, you can just dress as a knight. There you go. We're thinking alike.
So many jokes. Yes.
Yeah, I suspect to see a lot of fireworks this Sunday and probably throughout the week. So that is our theme for the week, Happs Night. And not KN. Just N.
All right. Very, very specific. Okay, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for tuning in. Is that it for clips this week, Papa? I think that wraps it up.
That is it. Yep.
So just a reminder before we sign off that you can nominate your favorite broadcasts over the coming week. I will drop the link to the form again here in the comments, and I'll post it on the Happs accounts profile, so you'll be able to see that there. But also just want to reiterate that we have really, really great news for creators and viewers alike. Happs has waived our cut of sponsorships. So we had a 30% fee. Now that is 0. And yes, 0 is good for everyone here. So when viewers support creators, everyone wins. So please take advantage of this. Be aware that there's no better time than now to start supporting creators if you haven't been through sponsorships.
You're getting a lot of love for that hand signal. And
yes. This has been a public service announcement. Anyway,
this has been a PSA. That's great to know. Speaking of PSA, we have a question from Helen here that we missed earlier. So sorry about that. And that is, how many nominations does a broadcast need to receive to be shouted out? So unfortunately, we can't get to all of them every week, but all it takes is one nomination, and it will be officially nominated, and we'll do our best to include as many as possible in order to make the show run as smoothly as possible. But yeah, keep nominating, and we'll get to them as much as we can.
For sure.
Awesome.
Excellent.
And
all right.
With that, we're going to go ahead and end our broadcast. For those of you celebrating, we hope you have a happy 4th. And we will see you all, I think, actually on Tuesday, as we probably will be observing the holiday here on Monday. But if not, we'll see you Monday. But for sure Tuesday. So if we do Tuesday, just expect that Tuesday will be updates. Wednesday will be tutorial Tuesday on Wednesday. Thursday will be Happs Takeover, and then
So
Friday.
confused. So confused. You can tell I'm taking a little holiday. So
yeah. Peter will be off next week.
Schedule.
So
I'll be back on Friday. I'll be here for
you'll be
broadcast
back just in time for broadcast of the week. So I hope you'll be watching throughout the week.
I'll be in the comments. Yes. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, for creating some amazing content here. We're really, really excited about what's in store for the next week.
Yep, likewise. All right, everyone, thank you so much, and we will see you all next week.
Why you gotta make me smile? There we go. Cheerio, everyone. Take care, all. Thanks, guys. And you keep up the good work. Vince, go Dodgers, says Foamy. Cheerio. Bye. Ta-ta. Ciao. Have a great weekend. Cheerio. Bye. Ta-ta. Thanks so much for all the Pride support.
Also, who are we throwing this Happs pass to? End credit scene. Who's live right now? Do we know?
Shall we pass the Happs to? Let us know.
Beta's live. Beta's live for Beta's Wonderland. Let's go ahead and go say hello and tune in there. I'll see you in the comments in just a second.